What's up, guys? Just a little disclaimer before you guys get into the video. My big fucking head was in the way of a couple of the attributes, so disregard that. The most important one's still showing speed, but my bad if you wanted to see, I think tackling got covered or something like block shedding. So just be aware that when you go into the video, my head is in the way. I know. All right, what's up, guys? We're back at it again. Now we're gonna be going over the Rookie Premier items because they came out. I already looked at them before I even made a YouTube channel, so now I'm gonna go back, look over their stats one more time, and give you guys my honest opinion on which one's the best one and which one you should pick for your starting Rookie Premier, or maybe more if you did a whole bunch of the program and stuff. So we're gonna look at them. These are like the top dogs, the ones that got picked first, but it is nice that all 32 teams got a rookie premier. So every theme team, every fan base got someone really good to be going after, and they're free if you played the last Madden. So we got Trayvon Walker right here. He was the number one pick, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was the number one pick. 85 speed at linebacker. Okay, this is a good linebacker. Doesn't really have the pass rushing stats that you would like, but he is a really good run stopper. And from what I saw in the gameplay between TD Barrett and Clef, which we will be going over on this YouTube channel. Might drop today, might drop tomorrow, but the linebackers looked like they were stopping the run. Sometimes they got juked out a little bit, but maybe that's just TD Barrett's stick work. But yeah, linebackers are looking a little bit more viable. I saw a couple of interceptions where they were over the shoulder, where they usually don't get that animation. So looking forward to seeing how good linebackers are actually when we play the game. So let's see, Aiden Hutchinson. So a little bit slower, but that finesse move's good. We're going to start going through these a little bit faster. Solid card. Would it be my pick? The Trayvon Walker just looked a little bit better, but if you are looking for an edge rusher, Aiden Hutchinson is that guy. Olave, 86 speed. We saw that was the very top. The only person faster than him is Tyreek Hill with 87 speed. So 86 speed. Tall, I think he's like 6 foot, maybe. I don't really know. 84 deep route running. Christian Olave is a top pick. Kenny Pickett, don't pick Kenny Pickett. I mean, it's a quarterback card, so it's going to get filtered out very soon. And also, his stats just are a little average for 86 overall. We saw that Justin Herbert looked way better. The Lamar Jackson looks way better. Patty Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, so many different quarterbacks to pick, and you should really just be working towards getting enough money to buy one of those top tier quarterbacks than getting this free one and be stuck with him. But Kenny, he's a cool guy though. Don't get me wrong, I love Kenny Pickett. Brees Hall, running backs. You already know, man. I love my running backs. But, Brees Hall, 85 speed. Looks He looks like top two running backs in the game with this change of direction and speed. It's him and Barry. So if you're a runner and you want to tote that rock, he can truck and he has the change of direction. I'd probably take him over the Barry, but just know he is going to be a Nat. Or if you get the 80 5 token one, you could get him and sell him later, but for most people he's going to be a Nat, so having a running back Nat, not really always the best option. But just looking at him, really good, really good, really good. Desmond Ritter. So I said don't get Kenny. This guy, you might want to go get him. So if you're looking to really make a big you know big stand in these first couple of MUT champions, this guy is a top quarterback in the game. He looks like a Kyler Murray, but can do everything. Got really good, solid throw power, really good accuracies, and he can run out of the pocket and throw. There's not a throw this guy can't make. So if you're looking for a good quarterback to start off and not have to worry about it for a real long time, because he's on par with the top core elites, this is your guy, especially because he's going to be free for a lot of people. Jalen Tolbert, you already know. Check it out, Cowboys. All right, 84 speed, big body. Jalen Tolbert, we're looking to see some good things out of him, but solid deep route running, solid catching, just a solid receiver. So, depth position, go ahead and get him. And, it'll be a good thing to have if you're making one of those Cowboy theme teams that everybody likes to make in the beginning of the year. So, very solid, another good receiver to add to that pretty stacked lineup. Tyquan Thornton. Okay, this is a top 3 wide receiver in the game. Tyreek, like Jamar Chase, maybe. Tyquan Thornton. 86 speed, 88 catching. Like, these stats look incredible, and he's 6'3". All these stats that would make a 5'10 guy a top receiver, and he's 6'3". This is who you want to go after. If you want to be throwing the ball, he can run past him. He can jump over him. Tyquan Thornton, man. Top guy, top guy. Probably the best rookie premier that we're gonna see today. Danny Gray, 85 speed, like 6'1", just a good receiver. All these receivers from now on are good. If they are your favorite team, go after them. But just know, Tyquan Thornton is the number one receiver you should go after. But if you're going to get two receivers, go Tyquan Thornton, then go Christian Olave, and then this guy's number three. So, uh, but if you're a Niners fan, go after him. But he's like number three. Kyler Gordon, really good. Cornerbacks, you need a lot of depth. Anytime you can get an 85 speed corner with this kind of jumping and good coverages, go after him. So this is a very safe pick. You're going to need a lot of corners and you know to cover everybody. Kyler Gordon's a demon, so good pick here. Can't go wrong with getting a fast corner. Can't go wrong with getting a fast safety either, and he can lay the boom a little bit. So uh, if you had to choose, he's also a very safe pick, but keep in mind there's only one free safety and one strong safety. Then if you're going to be playing nickel and dime and all that, not running your linebackers, he's a good person to put in the box too because he does have that hit power. But keep in mind there's a lot more corners that you need instead of safety. So Kyler Gordon's a little bit of a safer pick because you're not going to have to upgrade him as soon because he could just keep dropping down the depth chart. But Daxton Hill looks really good, 86 speed, 84 hit power. Elam, even better than Kyler Gordon just because he has that one more speed, strong press. You can't go wrong with these corners, really. So any of these corners are safe. Daxton Hill's a good pick. You can't go wrong with DBs, man. Especially with all these rookie premieres, they're pretty fast. But keep in mind, you have a limited amount, so pick the important ones. 86 speed, 85. I think he's just a little bit shorter. I want to check because I misspoke in one of my videos. All right, so we got him up right here. He's 5'11", so not super duper tall, but definitely not short. In this good press and good zone, he's looking really good. But the 75 man means you can't run man, so just don't do it. But solid card, not as good as Elam and the other corners that are 86 speed, but still very solid. Can't go wrong. Perry on Winfrey, pretty fast for a DT, but I just couldn't do it. Not with this pass rushing. Uh, so this is one of the ones don't pick. Don't pick. I mean, if you're a Browns fan, go for it, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And then we're gonna say linemen. Linemen are the safest pick, man. So if you want to have a good solid O-line in the beginning, 86 overalls and higher, it's very solid to pick these rookie premieres because they're going to be nat. You're not going to want to upgrade your lineman every new lineman that comes out that's better. So this guy, very safe pick along with all the other linemen, especially him though because he's very balanced, 80 overall or higher in every stat. But just remember, if you just want to be safe, you don't want to be locked into any person to keep them on your team, linemen are the safest way to go with nats. Any nat you get, linemen are always the safest pick. Trey McBride, 83 speed, 87 catching, 85 spec catch. Looking really good. So this is a cool tight end to have, especially because he's going to be free. But we did see with the Headliners program, there is that 85 overall, 85 speed, 86 overall, 6'8 tight end. So yeah, Trey McBride, really good tight end to get, but we have seen better tight ends. I think that Darren Waller might be a little better bang for your buck because you don't have to waste your precious tokens, but he is very solid, very nice. And a Cardinals team might not be the worst way to go, especially because all that talent they got and really easy to get into because you just need to get the D-Hop and the Kyler, and then they have fast people like Isaiah Simmons. So very cool player on a very good theme team. So let's see, Zion Johnson, really good, over 80 on the stats. So him and that other guy are the best linemen to go for if you're going to go for them because they have over 80 in all their stats. But again, safe pick. George Karlaftis, little slow, pretty good rushing stats, good card. Alec Pierce, just not fast enough for you to want to waste your thing, but he is a go up and get it type of receiver. Love to see that. That's the type of receivers I like to see, but he's a little bit slower. Just you can't pick him over those 86 speed receivers. John Dotson, same thing, just a little slow. I wouldn't pick him over Tyquan Thornton or Christian Olave. Again, theme teams are a whole different story, but yeah, just not quite there speed wise. Okay, we got more. Channing Tindall, good linebacker, 86 speed, 87 hit power, laying the boom and fast, can cover. I saw that linebackers do animate, so this is a very good pick. If you don't want to, get one of those budget beasts like the Isaiah Simmons, the Devin Bushes, those type of elite middle linebackers are going to have a little bit of speed to him. This is a very good pick because he could do it all. Channing Tindall, one of my picks. If I wasn't already I think I'm just going to go lineman for my 2 picks. But Channing Tindall looking really solid. Probably a good user. We don't know his catching stats or his jumping, but just from looking at this, it seems like he's an athletic guy, so he's going to be able to jump and animate. Jordan Davis, big body, very good pick. If you're going to pick a DT or any D lineman, Jordan Davis. You know, fast. I know the pass rushing stats aren't there, but he is huge. This is a big body, and he's fast. So he might not be able to shed the block and get to the quarterback, but he will be stopping the run. And if he does happen to get loose, oh, he's coming, and he's probably going to lay that quarterback out. Thibodeau, man, he fell down in the draft. I thought he was going to go number 1 for a little bit, but 82 speed, 84 power move, just solid. You know, if you want to have that good pass rush, have him on the edge. You know, make sure when you pick your people, coordinate them. You know, if you're getting 2 people, get them so that they'll complement each other. So if I was going to get Kevin Thibodeau, I'd get him and Hutchinson, throw them both on the edge, and have that be the strong point of my team. Because these rookie premieres are going to be the highest overall on your team unless you're like just throwing money at the game. So these are going to be your star guys. So whatever it is, that's going to be the focal point of your team. So Thibodeau looking really good. Definitely going to get some sacks. Garbage. That's all I got to say. Don't get this card. Sorry, Packers fans, but don't get this card. Lineman, good. Big body, too. Don't get this one. He's too slow. You saw the other DT was just better. Raiders. Safe, but you see he has under 80 stats, so that's why you would pick those other ones before him. He's not as well rounded as them. But if you are just a runner, hey, hey, Logan Bruss, man, big body. Linderbaum, to me, the best lineman that got drafted. Good run blocking. He's not as strong. The run block power is a little bit low, but I like him. Good card to pick up, especially center. Center's a hard position to get. Don't get him. I mean, if you're only going to pass the ball, sure, but don't get him. You don't want people with orange stats like that. Petre, just a little bit slower than the other safeties that you could get. Well, the other safety, Daxton Hill. So, pitcher, solid card, solid. All right, we got Roger McCreary. He's not that slow. He's not that slow, man. The 83 speed, 87 fret, such a good man-to-man corner. He didn't really get beat that much in college, and to have his speed this low, they're just trying not to have him be the best corner in the league, in the game. Because if he had higher speed with this man coverage and press, he'd be a #1 pick. But 83 speed, just not going to cut it, especially if you're a man-to-man corner. Sucks that they did that to Roger. Samoa, a good middle linebacker. Because he's the field journal archetype, it's probably he's going to get Lurker. So 84 speed, 88 hit power, 71 zone. He just looks really good. So if you're looking for a user, he might be a little bit slower than the other users that you would be using. He's not the top speed 86, but I think maybe not as a user, but an off linebacker, he's going to be doing really good on his own and laying the boom. This is a very strong, very usable card in this year's Madden. So he looks really good. Asamoah, pretty good. So that was all of them. So if I was going to tell you which ones to pick, safe picks are some linemen. So I'd probably go, if I was going to pick 2 linemen, I'd probably go Linderbaum and Luke Godecki. Just 2 linemen. And then if I was going to pick just the straight best cards that I could get right now, would be, where is he at? Where's Olave? Alright. Olave. You get Olave, and then you get not Brees Hall, definitely not, and Tyquan Thornton. So Tyquan Thornton and Christian Olave, if you just want to get the best people, and then obviously corners, you just go after Elam. But that's all the rookie premieres. They look pretty solid, but it really depends on how your play style is going to be, which ones you want to pick up. These guys are going to be the best player on your team, so make sure you take extreme caution in who you pick because you're going to be stuck with them. So that's all for me today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Matt's coming up really close. I'm counting down the days. 9 o'clock on that Monday, I'm going to be playing, and videos are going to be coming out, pumping very regularly. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Peace.